A grand cinema was chosen as the fitting venue to present this grand production. Deutsche Welle and director Christian Berger hosted a screening of their musical documentary, The Beethoven Project, in central Berlin. The filmmakers have documented one of Germany's top orchestras during their Beethoven marathon. The result is an extraordinary film.
Why another cycle? Who needs another cycle? We will always need another cycle of Beethoven symphonies.
The star conductor flew into Berlin especially for the European premiere.
Es scheint mir fast so, dass ihm die Form der klassischen Sinfonie bereits etwas zu klein wird. Will aus dieser Form ausbrechen. Get out of that box.
Paavo Järvi is seeing the film for the first time.
I turned from cautious skepticism to a viewer who actually was kind of interested in seeing what comes next. And I must say, the tension was pretty high and very positive.
And usually for me the mornings are not the best time.
Estonian-American conductor Paavo Järvi is the film's central character. Filming was uncharted territory for him, presenting him with more than just musical challenges. In summer 2009, DWTV, Deutsche Welle's television station, accompanied the conductor and the orchestra for 3 whole months.
Having Paavo Järvi in front of the lens is easy because he's an absolute professional. The hard part is actually getting him on camera. Paavo Järvi directs 4 orchestras, which is really time-consuming. He's constantly on the road. Even now that he's in Bremen with the Deutsche Kammerphilharmonie, it doesn't mean that he has every evening off.
The film goes beyond simply documenting the events. The concerts at the Beethoven Festival were also recorded using a complex multi-camera technique. In addition to Bonn, Bremen also was an important film location. In an unusual move for an orchestra, the Deutsche Kammerphilharmonie Bremen is using a school auditorium as its rehearsal space. Several important segments of the documentary were filmed at rehearsals here. In addition to Paavo Järvi, the film also features musicians from the orchestra.
Ton? Ja, ich habe gesagt, toll erklärt. Okay. Und bitte.
The film depicts rehearsals to show the day-to-day workings of the orchestra and also films the musicians in a white film studio. This is where the sequences focusing on Beethoven and his music were created.
I'm fascinated by studios. That's why I enjoyed it at first. But then I noticed when I was sitting there that it's pretty hard. When you're playing all by yourself and don't have the rest of the orchestra around you, and the timpani is a relatively brittle instrument, it's pretty stressful.
This one beat.
The team was very nice. They really supported us.
The first European film presentation was a huge success for the filmmakers and musicians alike.
All of our guests who were here tonight, it was 90 minutes, which is quite long, but everyone was quiet as a mouse. The film is quite gripping and it captivates the audience.
The film ends with the musical culmination, Beethoven's 9th Symphony.